Namaste children, welcome to online classes. This session is for 7th CBSE children. Topic is light. In the previous session, you have learnt about the definition of light, definition of reflection, types of reflection, prism, lens, and also the dispersion, how the Newton ring experiment works and other things, isn't it? Hope you are clear with the concept, and today let us focus on exercise part. Now please open the textbook, page number 238. In 238, you have series of questions under different segments. Let us start the segment with the first one, that is objective type question. In objective type question, you have fill in the blanks and choose the correct answers. In fill in the blanks, you have 5 questions and each question is provided with 2 different answers. You have to choose the correct one to the question. Let us see one by one. Let us start with the first one. The first fill in the blanks with the correct word. That is, the first one is, I'll just read out the question first and let us analyze and find out the answer. The first one is page number 238, chapter light. This is the 15th chapter in your textbook. Rectilinear propagation of light means light travels in dash. Rectilinear propagation of light means light travels in dash. There are 2 options, rectangle, straight line. Now, what is the meaning of rectilinear propagation? Rectilinear propagation means light travels in straight line is called as rectilinear propagation. Then, what is the answer? Answer is straight line. I'll just write the answer on the board. Please mark it in the textbook first, then copy it to the notes. Clear? Yes. I'll write the answer straight line. Straight line is the answer. Next, a bumpy rough surface is also referred to as a dash surface. Suppose the surface is plain. If the surface is smooth, then it is called as regular, isn't it? If it is irregular, that means it has a rough surface or bumpy surface are called as irregular surface. Here, what is the question? The bumpy rough surface is also referred to as a dash surface. 2 options are diffused and irregular. Answer is irregular. Irregular surface. Irregular surface is the answer. Now let us see the third question. A convex mirror can only form dash images. I'll repeat. A convex mirror can only form dash images. Options given are real, virtual. Now, whenever the convex mirror, we are speaking about convex mirror forms a virtual image. What is the answer? Virtual image. What is the meaning of virtual? What is the meaning of virtual? Virtual images means the images which cannot be formed or which cannot be caught on the screen are called as virtual images. Clear? And in case of convex lens, we will find virtual images. Now let us move to the 4th question. A concave lens is a dash lens. Now 4th question is what? A concave lens is a dash lens. Options are diverging, converging. Now concave is called as converging lens. Now answer is converging. Converging lens. Concave lens are called as converging lens. Please write down. Next. Fifth question. A virtual image dash be found on the screen. Virtual image dash be found on the screen. As I already explained in the third question itself, virtual image means which cannot be found, isn't it? Here options given are can, cannot. Now you tell me which is the correct option? Yes, cannot be found on the screen. Answer is cannot. Cannot be found on the screen. I just read out and let us move to the next concept. Clear? Rectilinear propagation of light means light travels in straight line. First answer. Next, a bumpy rough surface is also referred to as irregular surface. Next, third one. A convex mirror can only form virtual image. Now the fourth one. A concave lens is a converging lens. Now the fifth one. A virtual image cannot be formed on the screen is the answer. Now these are about filling the blanks. Now let us move to choose the correct option. Now let us see the B name, that is choose the correct option. Choose the correct option. This is the second way. Choose the correct option. Now let us see one by one first. Now the first one is, what is bouncing off light from a surface called? Now whenever you throw a ball, it bounces back, isn't it? Same way, when a light falls on the surface, it bounces back. That bouncing of light rays are called as dash. It is reflection. Bouncing of light rays called as reflection. Reflection is the correct option. Now the second one. Which phenomenon is responsible for the formation of shadow? There are four options: rectilinear propagation of light, irregular reflection, then circular propagation of light, and regular reflection. Now correct answer is rectilinear propagation of light. Rectilinear propagation. Of light is responsible for the shadow. Formation of shadow is because of rectilinear propagation. Bouncing of light is called as reflection, and shadow is formed due to rectilinear propagation. That is, light travels in a straight line. Next, what is the reflection from the irregular surface called? See, irregular surface reflection has two names. One is called as diffuse reflection and also irregular reflection. I'll just read out the answers first. Options given. First one is spherical reflection, diffuse reflection, irregular reflection. Both B and C. Here, irregular reflection is also known as diffuse reflection. So, answer for the third question is both B and C. Both B and C is the answer. That is irregular and diffused. We call it as irregular and diffuse. Now let us move to the fourth question, children. Which of the following are the characteristics of image formed by the plane mirror? Now, in order to find out the answer, you can imagine when you stand in front of the mirror, what type of image is formed? Just recall. I'll just read out the option before answering. Real, upright image. Second one, real, inverted image. And third one, virtual, upright image. And the fourth one, virtual, inverted image. See, if you stand in front of the mirror, your image will be upright. Upright means straight, isn't it? However, you will stand the same way, the image will be formed. Virtual or real? It is virtual because you don't get the photocopy or the screen, isn't it? The image cannot be caught. Hence, the image formed by the plane mirror is virtual, and upright. Upright means what? The straight, upright image. This is the image formed by the plane mirror. And the fifth one. At which surface does reflection of light takes place? I'll repeat. At which surface does the reflection of light takes place? Options are only mirrors, only metals, all sorts of surfaces, both A and B. Here, reflection takes place in all sorts of surface. If it is smooth, the reflection will be regular. If it is rough surface, the reflection will be irregular. That's it. But the reflection will take place in all sorts of surface. Answer is C, that is all sorts of surface. All sorts of surface. I'll just recall. Let us rewind the first file and then we can move to the next question. Clear? I'll just read out. What is bouncing off light from a surface called? It is called as reflection is the option, correct option. Which phenomena is responsible for the formation of shadow? The formation of shadow is due to rectilinear propagation of light. Next one is, what is the reflection from a irregular surface called? That is both B and C. What is B? That is diffuse reflection. What is C? Irregular reflection. Both irregular and diffuse reflection is the answer. Which of the following are the characteristics of the image formed by the plane mirror? The plane mirror will get the image which is virtual and upright in the position. Virtual means which cannot be caught on the screen. Upright means as it is. However, the image, the same type, the object, the same image will be formed. Now the fifth one, at which surface does the reflection of light takes place? Now answer is the reflection takes place in all sorts of surfaces. Now these are the things we are learned today. Now let us wind up the session, and today's HF is Now today's HF is the first 5 fill in the blanks, that is fill in the blanks. Just now we have discussed that you have to write one time and learn. Learn and write one time in the HF book. This is your HF. Clear children? Practice. Learn and write the following 5 fill in the blanks which is in the textbook, that is 238 page. Is your home fund. That's all for today's class. We'll meet in the next session with the remaining other 5 choose the correct answers, and also the next very important type is give one word for the following. Till then, take care children. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.